of the vehicle.
Fuel supplies have reached point promote. Out.
Wait, how do you even get the LAV?
You need to reach Lieutenant, and then it's a heavy vehicle, and it costs like 1,500 supply or something like that.
Light work.
1900.
Don't worry, boys. I'll get it for us soon.
It's a ton of fun though, but you really do need 3 people to use it effectively.
Why can't you just swing with like the Russians do, eh?
You only need 2.
Yeah, you do only need 2, but having a commander to spot is a lot better, because, like, only being able to use the gunner sight, you can't see shit.
It's third person.
You know, it'd be pretty cool if the Americans
yeah,
with us at the
I
start
guess
of the
because you
game,
got
eh?
third person now, yeah, I guess it's a lot better with 2.
If only Americans spawned with one, eh? Like
Oh,
the
it's too
Russians do.
powerful. Nah, if you started with it, it's way too powerful compared to the standard BTR.
Yeah, but the Americans are already at a disadvantage anyway.
Takes 1 rocket, by the way, though. The new fucking vehicle.
Yeah, so does the other one.
Anyone
I know
else
from
having the
experience.
problem? Anyone else having the problem with the trucks rolling even with the handbrake on?
Like when you get out?
Nah, yeah, just like when you're filling up supplies, like this one near Levy.
If you manually turn on the handbrake by like actually looking at it and press F, then it seems to work okay.
Oh, okay.
I'll say it's much
Because like it just rolled down the hill for me, and now it's in the water.
Yeah, I've been having that problem, but I just look at it and then turn it on, and that seems to work better than like hitting the spacebar.
Wait, where do you find the mortars?
Enemy COP at Point Michigan. Out.
In the HQ building, and you have to build them.
Are they like the radio
so I reckon I
backpacks,
could do
or...
it. I'm good at maths, so I reckon I could do it.
You'd need to be like sergeant, I think, to even put them down, and then to buy the actual big HE rounds.
Yeah, you need
it's
to be captain,
corporal.
I was told.
Do you build them like radio backpacks, or can they only be built in bases?
No, in bases. Or
it's
a construction truck, you can even put them down with.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, well that's what they'd be good for then.
Out.
Wait, familiar, don't leave yet. Don't leave without.
We are currently capturing Arkansas, but I reckon that enemies are already going to have the towers.
You mean Arkansas?
Yeah, my bad. Arkansas. My bad.
Get fucked.
You're never gonna live that down, dude.
No, well fucking, I'm not fucking... Leave me alone. You're making me upset.
Oh no, someone just killed General Chaos, he's not gonna like that.
What, team kill?
Who
is this guy? Is he admin or something?
No, he absolutely freaked out a couple days ago about team kill.
Alpha main to all stations. We've captured the
Yeah, after I was mocking the guy, I just got fucking blown up, so I reckon, like, let's not mock him, otherwise you're gonna die.
Is this still Soviets at Dolphins?
Hey, can we slow down, fellas? I don't want to win the match too quickly.
The Americans never win, bro, like, come on, there's a one-off thing.
Americans won 2 games in a row prior to the last game.
Why do the Americans lose so often?
Because of the arsenals.
Crazy, ever since the update where, you have to be a high level to get stuff, we've been winning.
Crazy.
It's almost as if we actually have supply at our bases now.
Yeah, funny that, huh?
It's almost like we don't have people playing Barbie.
There's Russians at Arkansas.
Bobby, weren't we talking about that literally like yesterday before the patch dropped?
Yes, sir.
Fucking... Can the little minivans hold 600 supplies now? Is that updated or is it just always been
They're awesome now.
Oh,
So have you been
alright,
zero
I'm
problems?
switching that around.
Alpha Main to all stations. Alpha Main to all stations. We've taken the combat outpost at Point Ohio.
Hey, that's actually fucking, that's great. I love that.
Yeah, the minivans are almost better than the trucks for running supply, just so you have that mobility.
Who's winning tonight, Carlton or the Bulldogs,
Alpha
eh?
Main to all stations. We've just raised the transmitter tower at Point Mississippi.
Crickets.
Out.
I guess I'm just talking to myself.
Alpha Main to all stations. We've taken the combat.
Hey, at least you didn't call fucking
All
Arkansas,
stations, this is Alpha
Arkansas.
Main. Supplies are being distributed from Point Virginia. Out.
There's an ambush set up on the main road of Morton heading towards
Nuh-uh.
Mule.
Nuh-uh.
Fuck you mean, Alpha Main.
Vito,
Nuh-uh.
we need some
The
anti-tank.
enemy are targeting Point Wyoming.
Yeah, coming.
Out.
We've got a law.
Wait one sec.
Mate, I'm going straight for the tower
Alpha
now.
Main to all stations. Fuel supplies have reached Point Michigan. Out.
Oi, Ricky, mate, could you come back to fucking Michigan, pick me up, and I'll come to the tower with you?
Nah, I'm already too far up the road. Go grab a guy off the main road.
I'll grab my little fucking, my rape van.
Yeah, you
Alpha
do
Main
that.
to
Go
all
kidnap some
stations.
kids.
A transmitter tower has been raised at Point Ohio. Out.
I have questions, but I don't think I
That ambush is still there. Be careful.
Where's the
Yeah,
ambush?
they're taking Arkansas.
This team is, the US team is so much less
It's
less
on the way
toxic
to
now as
Wyoming.
well. Like what?
It's on the way to Wyoming
It's
from
where they patched-
Simons.
It's less toxic because no one's complaining about there being no supply because you can't take all the
Can we
weapons.
get
It's
guns?
great.
Guys, why
Wait,
don't we
there's
have
a
supply?
car full of people going to Michigan right now.
Hey, can we get some
Oh,
supplies?
yeah, we're
What do you
from,
need the supplies? I got a
tower?
full truck.
Yeah, from the
Everywhere.
tower way.
Yep, bruh.
Oh, they gotta come down that main road?
Yeah, the main road.
Oh, I'm
They
getting the
might-
RPG ready.
They might
Clear
chop.
comms, brother. Think before you talk in platoon.
Yeah, you're literally yelling in like 70 people's ears.
Alpha Main to all stations. Supplies have reached Point Ohio. Out.
I believe it could be
All
going to
stations.
Arkansas.
This is Alpha Main.
I'm bringing a
There's
truck of
depot
supply
for
into
heavy
Arkansas.
vehicles at Point Main.
Arkansas.
Out.
Sorry, Arkansas. My bad.
Yeah, there
Sorry.
you go, there
Fell
you go.
for my own trick.
Get it right, mate. Arkansas.
I better log on tomorrow morning and people are still calling it Arkansas.
Is that a friendly 50 shooting at the, like, the... Yeah, it's a friendly 50, guys, come on. Don't it's friendly's down the road, I
All
promise.
stations. This is Alpha Main. We are
I'm gonna
under
go
attack
help
at Point Arkansas. Out.
It says Arkansas, so how'd you mess it up, man?
Alpha Main's got it wrong.
I've just got the tower at Entree.
Good job, bro.
Is there any fuel stations, like at supply,
All stations.
those
This is
random
Alpha Main.
resupply
There's
places?
a depot for light vehicles at Point Vermont. Out.
Sometimes, but if you're in a... You have a very in your car.
Dropping off some supplies to Michigan.
All stations. This is Alpha Main. The enemy have overrun Point Wyoming. Out.
I'm gonna just camp on chase, so I just level up a lot.
Fans were doing that on the other fucking Big D server or some shit. They just talk to a Russian and then like cap back and forth.
Yeah, it's so good because it's so easy to level up.
That's lame, dude. Playing the game like that? Come on.
I want to be able to use a new helicopter, man.
Yeah, I get that, but like, you know...
Just play the game, fucking complete objectives and you'll get it.
Yeah, run supply, build stuff, do
fuckers.
objectives.
Yeah, but that's boring.
You can help
Listen
us
to
at
that cunt for fucking
Arkansas.
30 seconds and you figure out he's a lame cunt.
I just blow up the supplies that they brought in for that Arkansas because they're trying to get the
That
heli
was
up.
mine!
Yeah, they were trying to get the heli up with it, bro.
Alright, fair enough.
Two were down at the helipad. Not down, they like are actually actively on the docks.
In the bushes on our left, we need reinforcements.
Alpha Main to all stations. Friendly forces are under attack at Point Utah. Out. All stations, this is Alpha Main. All stations, this is Alpha Main. There's a depot for light vehicles at Point Louisiana.
Jafer is just sliding across the ground at running speed while prone for me.
Alright, I'm coming into Arkansas. Are they still on the two-story building?
Yeah, more coming in through the entry.
Alpha Main to all stations.
Yep.
We've taken the combat outpost at Point
I don't know, I
Kansas.
don't got eyes on for the two-story building.
Yeah, I saw guys walking into the main compound too, from that direction.
Yep, copy. On the stairwell, possibly. Is any friendlies inside a two-story building? I'm gonna put an RPG on the stairwell.
All stations. This
You
is
waiting for
Alpha Main.
someone else to drive,
There's
or?
a depot for light vehicles at Point Mississippi. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. Light vehicles are now available from the depot at Point Michigan. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. The enemy are targeting Point Utah. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. Fuel is now available from Point Mississippi. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. A field hop. All stations. This is Alpha Main. Alpha Main to all stations. We've just raised a transmitter tower at Point Kansas. Out.
Anyone got a heli up
Enemy truck just got to the south of Arkansas.
Tower has been raised at Point Mississippi. Out.
Yeah, 10's still not clear.
All stations, this is Alpha Main. There's a depot for light vehicles at Point Utah.
Can we
Out.
maybe try get supplies to Arkansas to get down a radio relay?
Nah, we've got enemies in the area, mate.
Arkansas.
Yep, okay.
No, it's Arkansas.
No, it's Arkansas.
No, it's Arkansas. Look it up.
Hey, it's Arkansas. Alright, please do not tell us how to pronounce words we already know.
It's
It's
Arkansas.
Even I fucking missed the joke.
I know Americans are retarded and stuff, but it hurts me hearing it like that.
Yeah, but you missed the joke where everyone on the server made fun of Raph at the same time.
Oh, no, yeah, I've only just gotten
Hey,
Okay, well,
clear the fucking comms. We can't even talk to each other here.
Bro. Fun
Okay,
police.
America.
Fun
He got
police.
triggered then.
Me when I can't enjoy a fucking game? Jesus Christ, con.
He's definitely
Everyone, the
from
fun
Arkansas.
police are on patrol. No
Hey,
while talking
hold
about
on,
arms.
shut the fuck
not
up,
that,
cunts.
it's
No
not
one
that,
wants to
we're trying
fucking
to talk
ears.
to each other.
Join
We're
a
trying to
fucking
talk to
squad and
each
keep
other.
it to yourselves.
Supplies
Sorry,
are being
Mum.
distributed.
Just clear the voids,
All
man.
stations. Fuel supplies have reached Point Ohio.
My bad, mommy.
Can we just clear Arkansas, please?
Arkansas.
Arkansas is looking okay.
Arkansas.
The tent's still got enemy in the area. And jump on channel 40 if you're going to talk about it.
Alpha Main to all stations. Supplies have out.
Just cleared a two-story house.
Supplies have reached Point.
Yeah, that is clear.
We're sweeping the barracks one at a time.
Probably.
What if he's prone on the floor? Anyone on the roof of two-story? Oh no, it's friendly, okay.
We both
Are we
kick that
kicking him?
fella, his team kill him.
Vehicle departing from Utah, if you want to jump in.
We build at Arkansas yet, or is it still showing as hostile?
Alpha Main to all stations. Additional weapons, ammunitions, and supplies have reached Point Mississippi. Out.
Did you get him?
Alpha to all stations. A depot has been constructed for light
Raph, did he get you, or did you get him?
Yeah, no, he got me.
Is that a friendly
I
ally
hit him.
near
He's
Sawmill?
northeast side of Arkansas.
All stations, this is Alpha Main. We are under attack at Point Arizona.
He could run out through the compound.
Alpha Main to all stations. The enemy are
Oh, we got
targeting
enemy on this
Point
base. They're capturing it.
Arkansas. Out.
Did we clear outside of Arkansas? Arkansas?
No, we're struggling doing the inside.
All stations, this is Alpha Main. We've lost a radio relay. Out.
They're in goddamn two-story again.
The one that ran, do we know where? Oh, yeah.
Just tossed a grenade into two-story.
Fuel supplies have reached Kentucky. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. We've just built a barracks at Point Utah. Out. All stations, this is Alpha Main. There's a new transmitter tower at Point Kentucky.
He's in the shed at least.
Yeah, he's down finally.
Good work. I swear, if it doesn't let me build, I'm actually gonna freak out.
Probably 2-story building if it doesn't let you.
No, I just checked 2-story, it's good.
All stations, this is Alpha Main. Helicopters can set down at Point Vermont. Out. All stations, this is Alpha Main. There is now a field hospital at Point, Indiana. Out.
Rush on the western wall.
All stations, this is Alpha Main. There is now a field hospital at Point, Utah. Out.
Got one that was just outside the front gate.
There is now a helipad at Point.
Yeah, one just came in on the western wall.
There is a Russian heli down here. It's like a civilian.
Alpha Main to all stations.
Crap, just died on the radio.
Additional weapons, ammunition.
You'll need to chill out with the speed cap.
Man, I was just gonna unlock the tank. The west is dead.
Where you just heard me get gunned down from, that's where he is, by the way.
I got a Russian radio. I can negotiate the release of Arkansas.
I don't think you're allowed to talk on them.
You can't? Isn't there one of the game masters? Maybe we can like get him to talk.
They're not going to hit us at Oldwood. I've just destroyed MI8.
To all stations. Light vehicles are now available from the depot at Point, Indiana.
Well, we're just talking global chat.
Hey, how do I put my head out on a PlayStation 5?
You can always just look up and it should prompt you on what to do.
Hold O, for circle.
She's third person as well too.
Oh, got it. Cheers, mate.
Can any game masters tell us why it's third person?
Because the LAV is completely unusable in first person.
Can you stick your head out?
You can stick your head out, sure, but what do you do the second you're in combat?
We're gonna like let them get shot down.
Put your head away.
But this was a pretty easy fucking game
Don't
to
spawn
win,
at
eh?
Showtime, and if you have spawn, then just die because we're gonna let them get it.
I'll come into Showtime.
Alpha Main to all stations. Alpha Main to all stations.
Are we letting them get Showtime or what?
GG.
Out.
No, not G.
Yeah, they do, bro. No one wants to rank up like again to get all the nasty 1.3 gear.
Yeah, I'm trying to fly the new helicopters, but I can't if we end the game so quickly.
Oh, you're behind the double-story building, by the way, at Showtime. He just gunned you down.
Alpha Main to all stations. Heavy vehicles are now available from the depot.
Come on, boys, and the goo.
Out.
Mate, I'm only lieutenant, bro. Let them capture Showtime.
Yeah, let him take it, man. I'm just hit lieutenant myself.
Yeah, I'm just...
Mate, this will be my 4th US win, and it's been twice since bloody 1.3 came out.
Oh,
US sucks.
I just want to feel good again.
Mate, I think it's just because, like, there's not people playing Barbie anymore.
Exactly the reason. Well done.
Because we have supplies and bases as well.
Actually running supplies to get leveled up. The game's not lasting long enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave Showtime and let them get it, bro.
Just let them cap it, guys. Just
Yeah,
let
just let them capture Showtime.
Yeah, I'm just running around all the way so they can get it.
Yeah, sweet.
And give them enough time to spawn in there so they can defend it.
Let them take Arkansas. Oh yes, please.
Arkansas, mate. Come on, mate. Come on.
Can't. What? Why do we have fucking 5 Arsenals out of Regina?
This is Alpha Main.
That's so good.
Helicopters can set down at Point Indiana. Out.
How many arsenals did you just say we have?
We've got 5 in Regina. I mean 6. I'm making 7 now. It's not enough.
Alpha Main to all stations. There is now a helipad at Point, Virginia. Out.
Once I get Arkansas.
Keep playing the game, but like let them hold it.
Nah, instantly set up ice cream truck and take it back.
I swear,
has just landed
ice cream trucks nowadays never stay long enough for a kid to get.
Wait, AOI unit, I got me a slave.
Ice cream trucks also need supply.
How's your tower, Regina? Straight going, Ricky.
Oh, it's not too bad. I'm halfway through, Lieutenant.
He's our slave. Don't shoot him.
Can we escort him off the premise so we can build a living quarters?
Yeah, we can.
He's breathing! Look, he's breathing!
What rank do you
Oh,
need
he
to
just
suppressor on the
died. I had to make sure he was
Oh, yeah, I think Sergeant for those. Oh no, whatever. I think maybe Captain. Lieutenant, whatever the 1 bar is.
That's Lieutenant. Hey, hurry up and take Arkansas. I want to move.
Arkansas.
Arkansas, sorry.
Kansas.
Why didn't they just take like Iowa?
Because they're not connected to it.
Is there a difference?
Who's at Lammy right now, Iowa? Can you spin a radio?
Is there a difference between the 2 American, like the gunships, like the rocket gunships?
Yeah, one spawns with different types of rockets. Yeah, one's DP, one's HE.
But we can also put both kinds of rockets in either and once you've reloaded.
How long does it take to capture an objective, man? Like, fuck, I don't know.
They're so slow.
No, they changed it. It's just so long now.
Oh, yeah, because there's probably like one of them there, eh?
No, it's better this way. I'd rather do
1 second, sorry, 1 second.
Spawning in front of you being invincible.
Oh, which truck are you using to get the supplies? I've looked in. What were you saying, bro? Which truck are you using to get the supplies?
Yeah, but that's kind of also
the transport
thing
truck.
about those bases. Yeah, there's constant PvP there.
Yeah, it wasn't really armor PvP though, it was more like spawning in and dying.
Spawning in and then trying to hold the trigger down on somebody and then they just shoot you once after they hit the whole mag.
Yeah, it kind of sucked, honestly. Like pushing like Chotang, it's sit in that little building.
Nah,
and just
boy, I reckon down south, but like in the mountains, that would be a pretty cool battle if we all fought down there.
Yeah.
That would be one thing they need to do is add more layers to the maps rather than just the default cap.
Yo, Mirkrod, that's me.
I just want a better starting gun on America.
Nothing wrong with the M16.
M16 is good rifle.
This is my rifle. They're off. I like it.
Stations, this is Alpha Main. There is now a field hospital at Point, Kansas. All stations, this is Alpha Main. Supplies
No, I don't mind the M16. It's just personally automatic.
It should be jamming more often. Where's the realism?
Any day now they'll capture it.
No, they won't because there's people attacking Alaska at the moment, so nobody can spawn next to it.
Didn't they spawn at Idaho?
Alpha Main to all stations.
They're actually landing here. A helicopter for them. That's great. That's my side.
Arkansas.
No, we're at the tower.
Only tank rolling past Virginia, guys. Not far. We just lost Point, Arkansas. Out.
Finally!
Yeah, I just want fucking mods, bro, for like Ukraine war and shit like that.
Squad.
I don't know where I'm going.
I'm on console, mate.
Elf.
I watched a YouTube of, it was Mexican cartel versus America. That shit was fun to watch.
In the sense that it was very one-sided?
Yep.
I was about to look into it, just said that. So basically
Mexican cartel is IRL Amazon operators. It's kind of funny.
Yo, can I hop in?
Leave it, just don't push it, just let them have it. At least until they cap another major point.
Ricky, they're crouching up in the bushes.
Can I hop in? Can I hop in?
If anyone needs resupply or spawning any helis, ladders, getting loadouts, whatever, come to Regina. Plenty of supplies and everything's available.
Someone range it.
Radio relay. Out.
Chopper taking off all wood if you need backup living nodes.
Is anybody having problems with getting like the large living quarters where it's meant to be? Like it's really finicky now?
barracks at Point Kansas. Out.
Is that friendly?
Get a heli in.
Sergeant with the rocket one is Captain.
Ah, cool, cool.
Otherwise Sergeant for defaults.
Can confirm that was an enemy heli that...
Chopper at the mall if you need a pickup. If you need pickup within hot drop somewhere, land, go.
Alaska is really undefended. I just need more people to help with the cap because it's taking way too long.
Yeah, I'll try and get crew out here, out there.
Sorry?
Alpha Main to all stations. Friendly forces
If you're gonna be in the commander seat, don't turn the turret.
Oh,
Heli's landed either side of Michigan.
Yeah, you can look anywhere you want and then click
Russians
on it
on my house at
it'll
Michigan.
move my turret. So it's like if you spot targets.
Let's go Russians in his house.
I just went to the...
Red's under the bed.
Easy.
The red menace.
I've killed 3, I need help, there's one more in the building.
I need a co-pilot in this fucking chopper to help me.
Why?
I'm not very good at reading the map.
You can hover, auto hover, and then if you're a squad leader, right click on the map for a move mark. You can see it as well.
Seize the position. Out.
Then all the controls are on console, don't ask me.
There's the flipped BTR on the beach, Pike Grivet.
I think this took out about 6 fucking cars, holy shit.
Is Virginia safe for a supply drop-off?
All stations, this is Alpha Main. There's a new transmitter tower at Alpha Main to all stations. The enemy are targeting Point Michigan. Out.
Alaska is still criminally undefended. More people to help with the cap would be really helpful.
We've got some Russians heading up to Lawrence now.
There's a truck rolling towards Mississippi from Michigan.
There's a Michigan on the
To all stations. Light vehicles are now available. Alpha Main to
Scratch
all
that truck,
stations.
that was friendly.
Taking the combat outpost at Point Alaska. Out.
Still at the building, I believe. Still at the building, I believe.
Dynamic, I'd like to hitch a ride.
Wait, teammate, I can't lie, we're not really going to be pushing anything.
Jesus,
So
what's
if
he
you
got
want to
some
push
moves,
something,
bro?
I recommend you getting this Jeep.
Yeah, that's what your mama said last
Unless
night.
you just want to stick along with us.
Is Michigan under attack?
You going to stay with us?
We're pretty Gucci for now.
Who's shooting? Yeah,
On fire on that fucking heavy vehicle, can we, at Pinewood? Must be you, Winnie Reds. Fuck me.
Hey, calm down. There's that many people down there.
The moment I said that, I died. Don't worry.
where did you die from?
The shopping.
Michigan.
Yeah.
You got it sorted? We're gonna leave on the truck.
Yeah, there's a few guys running around, we should be fine.
Alpha Main to all stations. Taking the combat outpost at Point Massachusetts. Out.
Hey, can we get a pickup at... Can we get a pick... Oh, wait, no.
All stations, this is Alpha Main. There is now a field hospital at Point, Ohio. Out.
I'm back here in Michigan anyway, so...
They're under attack in Michigan, eh? Just more people spawning.
Alpha Main to all stations. The enemy are targeting Mississippi. Out.
Safe for us. Drop off.
The enemy are targeting Point Oregon. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. We've just built a barracks at Point Vermont. Out.
When you put the Russians' personal belongings in the arsenal, you just drag it to the arsenal.
I think you drop it next to it.
And I go to the arsenal, like the arsenal, like you feel, but just drop it.
Yep, right.
Coming over to Simon's Woods for a pickup.
coast.
Out.
It drops supplies. There's a couple of trucks coming. Copy. I'll send it.
Alpha Main to all stations. A depot has been constructed for heavy vehicles at Point, Arizona. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. We've just raised the transmitter tower. Alpha Main to all stations. The transmitter tower has been raised at Point, Wisconsin. Out.
BTRs, you're coming towards me. Can you pick me up?
Michigan's getting taken, guys.
Alpha Main to all stations. Supplies have
It's a
reached
friendly on
Point
the road that you're aiming at.
Out.
You build a heavy vehicle out where the truck is. We can unload it safe.
Got friendly in the road.
Wait, Yayin bro, to your left on the road.
Yeah, he's friendly, he's friendly.
Spawn on it if you can.
Alpha Main to all stations. Friendly forces are under attack at Point, Alaska. Out. All stations, this is Alpha Main. There's a depot for light vehicles at Point, Iowa. Out. Alpha Main to all stations.
Nice try.
Supplies have reached Point, Arizona. Alpha Main to all stations. Fuel is now available from Point, Iowa. Out.
Bro, what it?
Are people coming to help me on Mississippi?
I'll try pushing in.
All stations. This is
BTR's dead.
Alpha Main. There's a depot for light vehicles at Point, Arizona. Out.
I've just taken down like 2 that were shooting at the Humvee.
Bruh.
Hey, whereabouts are you? I come through the forest.
Friendly forces are under attack at Point, Wisconsin.
Whoever's pulling up at Utah, I'm building a heavy vehicle out here where it's safe. A road behind the shed.
Heavy vehicles are now Alpha Main to all stations. A field hospital has been prepared at Point, Arizona.
I've just killed like 3 people in Mississippi and just kind of looked up to my body, bro. And I'm just going, oh, you're dead, big boy!
Out.
You good boy, you good boy.
What's the difference between the 2
rocket pod types.
One's like high explosive for like infantry, and the other's like multi-purpose, I think.
The DP is for harder surfaces, so you'll have a higher chance of going through, so best off against vehicles or cement. HE is, well, typical HE.
Yeah, right, cheers. Yeah, just copy HE. Do you have enough for a helicopter?
Alpha 8 to all stations. There is now a helipad at Point, Georgia. Out.
Yeah, good drive. Trees. Is that helping, man?
All stations. This is Alpha Main. There's a depot for heavy vehicles at Point, Iowa. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. Friendly forces are under attack at Point, Mississippi. Out.
Trying to kill Mississippi's getting attacked. Yeah, I've killed somebody at Mississippi. I think they have a radio backpack.
The church might have supplies.
The town certainly would. But yeah, as I said, if anyone does put any up, mark them on the map and get a frequency so everyone else can join in.
We are under attack at Point, Mississippi. Out.
If you were set up to view that other face as an individual rather than as part of a category, there's nothing inevitable about that. That is your amygdala showing you right then and there, and a gazillion-dollar scanner that pseudo-kinship can work in that direction. So what else winds up being good news? Another piece of good news is run through the primatology literature in recent years. And this is a whole different version of individual selection, passing on as many copies of my genes as possible. And what's that about within the realm of males punching it out with each other for reproductive access to females? And what has become clear is that's not the only thing that male primates do. And the trendy term that is now used is male alternative strategies. And the increasingly recognized sort of ubiquity of this is really striking, and it is built around the incredibly radical notion that some males would rather hang out and be friends with females than do all this jerky male-male competition stuff. Isn't that nice? The Alan Aldas of the baboon worlds, and isn't that wonderful? And we know nonetheless nice guys finished last. And what the studies are also now showing, paternity studies of the genetics of reproduction, is these nice guys are not finishing last in terms of passing on copies of their genes. Females have far more control over who they mate with in a lot of the big hierarchical primate societies than the 1960s textbooks would have you think. And what is the shocking, just staggering finding that's come out of that literature? Who do females like to mate with? Guys who were nice to them. Guys who were nice to them, guys who, when they're in a bad mood, go beat up somebody else instead of you. That is a prince you bring home to mom. That sort of thing. This radical discovery that females, in fact, are deciding to a large extent who they mate with, and it's males who have the affiliative relationships with females. There are evolutionary alternatives to males just punching out. Even in the classical tournament species, there are other ways of doing things. So that's very good news. Now, the next piece of good news is our third piece of sort of the introduction to modern evolutionary biology. Number one, passing on copies of your own genes, individual selection. Number two, kin selection. Number three, this concept that is run through a number of our lectures by now, reciprocal altruism. And by definition, this has to be good news. This is the world of the evolution of non-relatives cooperating with each other. What we saw many lectures ago was sort of the building block of this world of studying the game theory of reciprocal altruism, the prisoner's dilemma. We remember those circumstances. We remember the very surprising and pleasing bit of news. When do you release dopamine in those pleasure pathways in people playing the prisoner's dilemma game? When you have screwed your opponent and gotten away with the most points, no, you see activation there under circumstances where both sides are cooperating. What was not mentioned back when, of potentially great relevance to that study, this was a study only carried out on women. And one would be very interested to see if you see the same thing in males as to what counts as the most dopaminergically pleasing outcome of the prisoner's dilemma game. But what we saw there was, under the right circumstances, this is exactly what you want to be doing. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, reciprocity, and we also saw the whole world by which it makes sense to cheat when you can, and to be vigilant against cheaters, and we saw this huge theoretical problem of who jumpstarts the system. How do you get reciprocity to start in a world where nobody's cooperating? And what we saw were some of the key variables that give rise, that make cooperation more likely. Dealing with an inbred population, dealing with circumstances where you have multiple rounds of interactions with an individual, so treat them badly and they're going to have umpteen chances to get back at you, the shadow of the future. Dealing in circumstances where you have what was termed open book play. You sit down to play against somebody and they know what you've done in previous games, reputation. We see also the ability to punish cheaters and even to punish people who fail to punish cheaters. Secondary punishment selects for cooperation very dramatically. And finally, the ability to choose who you're playing against. All of these are circumstances that greatly increase the likelihood of some sort of cooperation emerging. And amid this being a whole world of wonderful theoretical biology, and as we saw, biologists of all the unlikely things hanging out with mathematicians and economists and computer programmers to make sense of any of this stuff, what also emerged from that literature is a sense of, well, do you ever actually see this going on? And we heard a couple of examples from the world of non-human animals where it looked as if there were some systems of stable reciprocity, maybe even ones that fit the optimal game theory strategy that we saw there, the tit for tat. You cooperate until if the person defects against you, you defect the next time back, you do whatever the person did in the previous round. Aha, this was the strategy that outcompeted all the others. We saw there were some elaborations on it, but mainly at the end of that stretch we saw there are some animal examples of that out there.
What's the plan? I'm gonna build like some kind of roadblock up top.
What's the best building for holding a large quantity of supplies?
For main road.
Vehicle warehouse. Large vehicle warehouse.
That's a toppled over truck with a dead
You can just
van.
park in the middle and unload really quick.
Sir, you can't park there.
No, but like, what's the best for like holding as much as possible in one base?
They got like 3,400, I'm not sure, whatever about or whatever.
We have a couple of awesome.
It's like where am I? We're in another low roadblock. We're in Levy. So we should have a base here coming up. And then there's a deployed radio as well. Yeah.
All stations, this is Atlas, Red, 1. Oscar Mike, attacking point, Mississippi, out.
Hey, Providence, what's the status down there?
hit something else, but whatever.
Enemy MI8 heading south of Montreux
Oh, works. Load. Put up like another truck. Shot at. Yeah, troop. Let's get something up here. More supplies.
Can we please get some guys to help defend Palmer Lake or Villeneuve, please?
Where's heavy vehicle spawn?
Which one? Montana, they're about just over halfway capped, so it's only one guy too.
Hold on. Mississippi, Laroons.
Wait, are we capturing Wyoming at the moment?
I'll try something. I'll build like some kind of fortifications first before I do another supply run. Oh, like.
Fucking hell.
Oh, you are shooting at a friendly helicopter.
Helis flying over.
If you keep shooting at us, we will fuck you up, I swear to God.
You're shooting at a friendly helicopter with rockets and you're expecting not to get shot back at.
Enemy forces have captured all stations. This is Alpha Main. We are under attack at Point Virginia. Out.
The stickleback fish, believing it is attacking an invader, bashing its lips against the mirror there, and now believing it has a partner doing the same. The mirror alongside of it, and then the mirror angled so that it believes it's been defected against by its partner, and it reciprocates by defection the next time. Vampire bats that appear to do the same thing. Stable coalitions of non-human primate males. If one guy stabs you in the back at a point where you thought he was a reliable coalitional partner, that increases the odds of you cooperating next time around. Yes, there's all sorts of examples of this floating around in the animal world and a very, very active area of research. So what about humans? What about humans? And what about humans being able to evolve systems of reciprocal altruism in the most unlikely of circumstances? And the last bit of good news we will hear is some very dramatic examples of this. The initial one is not too exciting because it has a structure to it that simply does not make for generalizability to other settings. Nonetheless, it is worth hearing about because it's just so dramatic. And this was during the first winter of World War I. As Christmas approached, and the vast majority of the combatants there having some strong emotional attachment to Christmas and some ritualistic belief that this is not a good time to be slaughtering perfect strangers from across the trenches, it was decided in the upper echelons that there would be a Christmas truce. It's really not good news and good luck to be having wild battles going on Christmas Day. So there was going to be a truce. This was a top-down decision. The individuals in charge decided there would be a Christmas truce, and it was meant to be just for the afternoon. How that was decided, how you let the folks on the other side know, we're not going to try to invade your trenches when we're all singing around the Christmas tree there. Please don't do it in return. Nonetheless, they managed to have this sorted out, and it was known beforehand there's going to be a truce at Christmas. And what was extraordinary is what was originally supposed to be, okay, we're not going to shell you, you don't shell us, we're going to lay low for that afternoon, before it was over with, as documented in photographs, front page newspaper articles, troops from opposite sides of the battle were out there above the trenches sharing Christmas dinners, having soccer matches where it was not even the French against the Germans, but intermixed by teams, exchanging Christmas gifts with each other, sharing food, having concerts. This soldier in the trenches who was an operatic singer beforehand leading the singing. And what is extraordinary is they almost stopped the war with that one, because they refused to go back to fighting until the officers had to come and threaten them to get them to go back to their war. And the people you were having dinner with and singing songs about the blessed, peaceful earth, you were trying to kill the next day. That's tremendously moving. But nonetheless, the thing about that is not easily generalized was it was a top-down approach. The people in charge decided to institute it. They nearly lost control over it at the end and had to force the war to continue, but it was a top-down approach. The next example is the one that is most moving of all because it's a bottom-up example. And this also took place in the trenches of World War I. And this is one that was documented by Robert Axelrod. You remember his name from many lectures ago, The Economist, who first did the Prisoner's Dilemma games with other social scientists and emerged from that the tit-for-tat strategy in a book of his called The Evolution of Cooperation, documenting this one case that happened in the trenches during World War I. And the thing about this one is nobody planned it. No one negotiated it. No one let people know this is what's going to happen this afternoon in 2 days. There was a bottom-up spontaneity to it. There was a bottom-up emergent property. The men in the trenches almost stopped the war. They worked out a system of reciprocal altruism with people who didn't speak the same language as you, people whose faces you may never have even seen. There was a system of reciprocity that emerged over and over in the trenches. How do you do this? Here's what would be done. You get your best gunner up there who lobs some shell 20 yards behind the enemy's line and blows up some tree. What do you do next? You have the guy do it again and again and again. What are you...
We lost it.
Hey, Elliot, you got major people in the fucking field. I believe in the bush line.
Stop those mortars now, man. That's fucking... Bro, whoever's doing that, you're an idiot.
I'm pretty sure I said enemy mortars.
You're literally firing mortars on friendlies right now.
That's enemy mortars, mate. That's not ours.
Damn, not bad. They're fucking hitting us good.
There's probably a spotter around, so try and look for someone crouching in the bush.
He's not doing a good job at the moment. Where are they? You sound like a spotter.
No, I'm actually looking over.
Just get one a barrage finish if any vehicles come in.
I couldn't do much for a little bit, but I'm...
Guys, we really need to defend that left side.
Virginia holding the point between the enemy and our groups, so I'm just wanting to make sure that's not on our area. Watching their fire, I'm poached up maybe 400 metres south of Virginia, looking over in Somerset.
stations. This is Alpha Main. We are under attack at Point Louisiana. Out.
Hey Jaffa, I'd move from that spot. It's like zeroed in on them borders.
All stations, this is Alpha Main. We've lost a radio relay. Out.
Good retake, guys.
Can we have people come get Terry Regina back? I'm doing a gun run on it now.
Has that lab got any seats in it?
Where? Which one?
The one at Lawrence now.
Yeah, we got seats. We need a commander, so yeah, if you want to hop in and help spot.
Yeah, there's a few guys needing a lift. Oh, actually, Donkey's pulled up.
Indiana.
Oh, they shot down a fucking a helicopter with the fucking rockets, man. Come get Terry Regina back.
Oh my god.
BTR behind us, please. Down at Figaro.
Watch out, boys. I think somebody's C4ing you. They just parked their Jeep next to you. Move.
They sure did.
Hey, Donkey.
What's up, mate?
It's behind you, mate.
Which point gets some shaky supplies?
Friendly forces are under attack at Point Montana. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. Friendly forces are under attack at Point Louisiana.
Could we possibly get some reinforcements at Arkansas, please?
Yeah, I'm currently deep inside Chitane, putting up a roadblock if anyone wanna come.
Ricky, come back.
We're halfway through Kansas anyway, but it's halfway through.
Go to Louisiana. I've got watch over Virginia. I'll keep the enemies away from you.
We're gonna go repair. We'll come give you some cover at Figaro soon, mate.
Alpha Main to all stations.
Everyone have there's heaps
Supplies
of people at
Point
Virginia.
Vermont.
I'm providing overwatch there. And we got to do that for Louisiana. Something a one man can do from there. Can't let that point get captured.
Shit.
have people stop the capture of Levy, that would be pretty nice.
Yeah, I don't know where all the people that left here heading there. Oh no, wait, I'm saying.
All stations, this is Alpha Main. You're under attack at Point Mississippi. Out.
Hey, does anybody need like a rocket run at Fagari? I'm close by in the area. I got a spare rocket.
Man, I wish the LAV had a stabilized sight.
Tower is,
You're about 10 years too early.
Tower is, captured back.
Not a stabilized gun, just the sight.
But be careful getting out up there, Ricky, to capture that tower. It might kill you and take that helicopter.
No, I shot down the helicopter that got it.
Come back to base. I just emptied some of my rockets into Fagari.
Okay, there's Russians on top of the mountain above Levy. I'm doing a gun run on them.
Well, now they know that.
Holy fuck, that sounds crazy where it's at.
Holy shit.
Where are we going? Can you drop me off near Chastain?
Is it safe?
Vietmong, do you need a gunner or a commander?
What point? Give me the state. US state names.
Coastal Base, Arkansas.
That is an enemy area.
Yeah, like near, behind the near the tree line. Maybe near the pond.
Base Levy has you. Shooting down into it.
Well, they don't pick up, so we've got 3.
Yeah, I don't mind having to run in for a cave.
Like the rocket gunshot helicopters going together. It's called air cav.
I'll try to set
it up and get like super nice.
Let me have a consultation with the pilot.
I got the guy shooting the truck. That's on him.
To the map.
Yeah, I see where it is. I'm just thinking like where would be the best place to drop
Left gunner on board next to Levy.
If you drop us down the coast, there's a couple of bends in the coast where they won't see you from the base. The south end of the coast. On the south end of the town.
Need an LAV gunner at Mortar.
like east of Lawrence.
Squad, move over there.
Requesting close air.
No, right on the coast, that's south of them, down near Atlas Red 3, just north of him. On the coast.
I put
someone's
a marker near like a pond, if you see it.
Marked on the map, mate. Marked on the map. Shoot that fucking tree line.
All there, yeah.
Yeah, because that's
up on the dirt roads, where the dirt roads are, just west.
Those two intersecting the roads. Because that's where, like...
Fuck it, we'll just see what we do. Yeah, there's some trees over there, I can go for that.
Yeah. It's like a high advantage point. Elevation.
Labs inbound to Simon's 5 minutes.
We need to attack early.
Did you get that guy in Leamington? We need to pick up at Leamington, bro. Good hits, holy shit.
The Russians just stole that one, man.
Fuck yeah, boy. RTV promo.
Go.
Fucking great, good hits, good hits. Did I get him? You fucking got him, mate. That was fucking beautiful.
Alright boys, the Russians stole an LMA.
That was the biggest piece of cinema.
Location just stolen LAV.
Yeah, where's the stolen one? Kansas.
We need another gun run.
Yeah, we're just stolen van, bro. We'll go deal with it. We'll go deal with it.
I tried to set up a roadblock here, but I got shot at while building stuff.
Stand by for marking.
hear you if you're trying to talk to me.
Holy helicopter.
Yeah, just stand by, mate. I'm marking it now. On the white X, guys, white X. Tree line right next to Simon's Wood, light it up.
Damn, what are we doing? Playing Vietnam with the amount of Hueys in the air?
This is fucking great.
Someone play Ride of the Valkyries.
You should see the LAB convoy we got going on.
Yeah, if you guys need fire support, then let us know. Right up the tree line and taking heavy rocket fire from that fucking tree line.
There was an enemy chopper over at Chotane if one of you boys has got superpower on one of them.
That's enemy attack heli heading to the east of Mississippi. Heading south. He's just a transport.
Yours is faster, this isn't fair.
Is it an MI8?
Heading west now over Mississippi.
Is it an MI8 though?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay, sweet, yeah. We got three. We got three gunships about to take this guy down.
Indiana. Heading west-northwest now.
We spotted this. Box 3, boy.
What, the 4 Hueys are coming after, mate. Don't worry, we got it.
Why is this game become Ace Combat? What the fuck?
I can see it from the floor. Look at all you chasing it. Fucking 5 of yous.
Mate, it's down now, boys. It's down now.
You better shoot it down.
We get an update on location MIA.
RPG's shot down onto Levy.
Chase him down. Chase him down.
We got that guy at Simon's Wood. There's another guy there, bro. He's off to the left near the bushes, near the building. He's just gone hidden in there. I can't see him anymore.
They have RPGs, like position on the hills next to Levy.
I just saw you kill that guy.
There's another MI8 above us. Another MI8 above us. Oh yeah, multi direction. MI8.
They're pushing in out. Get ready. Guy at Simon's, get ready.
Are you at Regina, bro?
Yeah, MI8 towards Monty, by the way. Human squad. It's heading towards tower.
Over.
Alpha main to all stations. The enemy are targeting point Montana. Out. Alpha main to all stations. The enemy are targeting point Virginia. Out.
Requesting close air support. Taking heavy rocket fire, still Simon's Wood. Do we have any birds in the air?
We still got Soviets at Simon's.
We got 5 of them chasing one MI8.
I need you guys to divert and help us down here.
Yeah, I'll come back. I'm doubling back to Simon's now.
Mark up Simon's Wood, I'm on my way there.
Just stand by,
Alpha main to all stations.
Simon's Wood in the tree line
Forces
there.
are under attack at point Montana.
Squad
Out.
gonna hit 067, break 066.
Then west tree, north and east tree line. Yeah, north and east tree line. There's also some in the west near the building. They're crossing the road near the building. I've got overview of the over the south. Near the hay barrels, that's where they're all pushing from. I've killed about 5 going from there, just so keep your eyes there. Yeah, that's where they are. Fucking good shit. Vehicle approaching on the east side. Blue vehicle.
Alright, boys, I need to
Good fucking shit. Good shit. This is how we fucking do it. But, yeah, this is like the culmination of 6 months of being RPG'd constantly. Oh, yeah, dude. Chopper gunners. 1.3 has got to be the best fucking update.
Long, is your gunner dead?
Yeah, gunner's dead. I'm out of it.
I can be a gunner.
I have an idea for a cool attack. We get into
Isn't that just World War I artillery with extra steps?
Fuck no, we got the budget for it, mate. Let's do it.
Alright.
I've got a full.
While you guys do that, I'll keep eyes on E. I'll keep eyes on E, boys. You guys can move on. I'll let you know if. We can do that.
Up to?
Bushes north of the barracks, so I was
fucking waiting for you to talk, cunt.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been in one of the new fucking vehicles and I've been on the gunner.